'cause I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing a get ready with me style video where I'm going to be showing you my go-to like everyday makeup look. This is kind of the go-to look that I've been doing recently whenever I need to like just do my makeup if I'm running out or whatever. Even for clients, like I'll just do this really quickly before I have clients because I feel put together, but it's not like over the top. It's easy. I can get this look done in like 15 minutes, sometimes less. If I have a few extra minutes, I'll throw on lashes. It's just like a very good basic look that I can do very quickly. And yeah, I used to do my makeup every single day. Like it was part of my routine, and I stopped doing that in college, and I kind of want to get back into making it a habit to do my makeup every day because honestly, I feel like when you look good, you feel good, and it always makes me feel like I'm ready for the day when I have a little bit of makeup on. So very easy look, very basic, nothing colorful and crazy like some of my other videos. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you want to see how I get this look, then just keep watching. By the way, I will be using products from the American Influencer bundle, and this is basically like a monthly subscription box, and this box has all Monica Dar products in it, so I will be using some of the products from this box as well in today's video. And if you're interested in this box, I will put a coupon code for you guys that they gave me down below. So I'm actually going to, before I go to brows, I'm actually going to spray my face. So this spray came in the box. It's the Monica Dar Skincare Hydrating Facial Mist. And this itself is $19. So it's actually a pretty pricey mist, but obviously when you get the box, like, you get a great deal. So I'm gonna start off by spraying this on my face. I really like the bottle. It's actually like super, super pretty. So I'm just gonna spray my face. Ooh, it smells really good. Okay, now I'm just gonna like wipe off my brows so they're not wet. And now I'm gonna go in with the Gimme Brow. And what I've been doing is, first let me get like a mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing. Have been doing is I basically have been just applying this throughout my brow with no product in it yet. This is the first product I go in with, and I kind of go crazy with it, and I don't really care if it looks messy because we're gonna go in with concealer and a brow pencil anyway. But I find this just really makes it look like I have a brow even though I don't. So it just kind of coats all of the hairs, and yeah, it just makes it look really good. So I just kind of comb the hairs all in the same direction, and you can see already like it makes a huge difference, and it's so quick and easy. So now that I have that throughout my brows, now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to conceal my brows. So I'm just going to use my concealer that I've been using underneath my eyes. This is the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that, a little concealer brush, and I'm just going to conceal underneath my brows and clean up that area. That way when I go in with the pencil, I already have like a really good shape, and they're already somewhat filled in from the Gimme Brow, so it's just going to be super quick to fill them in. This is like the quickest way to fill them in when I'm going for like an everyday quick makeup look. Okay, now that we did that, I'm going to leave the brows for now, and I'm going to go back to them a little bit later. I just like to start off with those two steps because it kind of gives me a brow, and then I finish them off later. I don't know, I kind of jump around. But we're gonna move on to skin, and today my skin is pretty hydrated. I use a pretty hydrating moisturizer, and I just sprayed this stuff. So I think I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Just because I don't want to get super oily, but I have been back to using my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I don't know, I go back and forth with this. Sometimes I really like it, sometimes I need a break from it, but I have been liking this again. However, it does give more of a dewy look. Today I want to stay more matte, so I'm just going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. It's basically like a lotion, and I'm not going to apply too much of this, just a little bit. And then for foundation, I'm actually going to mix two foundations together. I'm going to do the Wanzer Beauty Nude Illusion Foundation. Sorry if my hair looks crazy. It's still drying. And I'm like trying to keep it out of my face. I'm going to try out this combination. I've been loving the Nude Illusion foundation, which I've showed you guys before, and this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I think I'm going to mix the two together because this Wander Beauty one definitely gives more of a like luminous look to the skin, and not that I don't like that, but sometimes it's a little too luminous for the summertime because I do get oily. So yeah, and then actually I should shake this because I haven't used it in a while, but I do love this foundation. It's really good. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that. Okay. Sometimes I use a brush, sometimes I use my beauty blender. I actually do want to show you guys. I got this brush from Amazon. I saw it going around on TikTok. It is this guy here, and it's supposed to give like a flawless makeup application. I have really been liking it. It does like blend out your foundation super quick, so if you're in a rush, like this is great because you literally, it takes up so much surface area. It takes like no time to blend it out. But today I'm in the mood for a sponge, but I have been using this. I think it was like $9.99 on Amazon. Just like, I think I just typed in like flawless foundation brush and a bunch of these came up. But today I'm going to use a sponge just because I feel like it. So I'm just using my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just going to start pouncing that foundation into the skin. How are all of you guys? I hope you are well. It feels good to be filming again. I kind of took like a 2-week break, not intentionally. It just, I was really busy last week with work, thank God, because obviously for a while there I wasn't really working because I wasn't able to because of the pandemic. But last week was super busy. I had my first wedding since March and it felt really, really good. But the thing is, like, since so many things are still being postponed, it really comes down to the couple and what they want to do. Some couples want to continue with their wedding and some couples just would rather postpone. So it's kind of like up in the air as to what my schedule is going to look like for the next couple of months, because some people want to postpone, some people want to get married. So my schedule is like some weeks are really busy, some weeks aren't. It's not as consistent as it would usually be. But whatever, just taking it one day at a time. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comments what you guys have been up to, if you're back to work, if you've been working this whole time, if you, yeah, just like talk to me. Talk to me in the comments, chat. I hope you guys are doing well. And this week I'm trying to get back to getting on a schedule for YouTube because, like I said, I kind of fell off of it. It was really hard to balance all of that with being super busy with work. Like, I forgot how to balance all of this, like filming and work and running a business. It's like a lot sometimes. So trying to find a balance this week. So now I'm just going to take my Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector. This is in light to medium peach. And I'm just gonna apply that underneath my eyes. This just cancels out any of the darkness. As you can see, like, it makes like a huge difference already. And yeah, I like applying a corrector first. I've even been applying correctors to my clients too because I just feel like it makes such a difference. So I would try out using a color corrector before you go in with your concealer on your clients. It honestly looks so good. But you gotta use the right one. Some of them are like too thick, too orangey. Yeah, you gotta use the right one. Okay, moving on to concealer. Where did I put my concealer? Oh, here. We're gonna be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I love this. This is in the shade, where is the shade? Oh, 360 Cashmere, right? Yeah, Cashmere. And I'm just gonna apply this underneath my eyes. I've been really into a bright under eye. I mean, I've always liked a bright under eye, but lately I've been really liking a super bright under eye. I was obsessed with this concealer like last year, and then I stopped using it for a while, and I recently picked it up because I was running low on my Dose of Colors concealer, and I just wanted to grab something at the drugstore, and I forgot how great this concealer is. It's so good. It's very, very similar, in my opinion, to the Tarte Shape Tape. It has great coverage. It's super creamy, and it never looks cakey on me. Like, I swear by this concealer. It's so, so good. And it's drugstore, so like the price is on point. Okay, so I'm just blending this out with my sponge. So I asked you guys what you want to see on my channel. I know a lot of you guys want to see more like client videos, anything related to like makeup artistry, and tips I have for that. So obviously I'm going to continue with that content. I enjoy making that and I love helping you guys. But of course I'm going to continue with makeup tutorials on myself as well, just because I love doing them. They're so fun, and no, I can't always do makeup on a client. And then to save some time, so I don't I have to apply a separate eye base, I'm actually going to apply some on my lid as well. And I'm going to use this as my eye primer. I promise you guys, I can do this look super fast. It's hard to be really fast when you're filming, because you're like trying to make sure you're in focus and just like make sure everything is going really smooth. So yeah, I promise I can do this look fast. It's just hard for me to do it fast when I'm filming. And again, this may be a lot of makeup for an everyday look to some people. It may not be enough. It just depends on what you like. And then depending on whether or not I have a lot of time to get ready or not, I would go in with like a cream to bronze up my face. I've been liking this. I forget, I think I got this in an Ipsy box. This is the Honey Jarret, I don't know, Clean Cover Cushion. It's basically a cushion foundation in tan cocoa, but it's a nice color to like bronze up my face. I think I might as well just show you guys, since why not? So yeah, I just take it on like a brush like this, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of it. I don't go crazy. I just apply a little bit to the perimeter of my face just to bronze it up. And obviously when you go in with creams before powders, it's gonna just kind of make everything last a lot longer than just like using straight up powder. Like if I were to not apply this and just apply a powder bronzer or something, the makeup won't last as long. Like whenever you apply a cream and then a powder on top, it just honestly makes a huge difference in my opinion with the longevity of your makeup. So yeah, I like applying it, but that's just me. I think I'm gonna try the High Perfecting Powder by Monica Dar. I think I want to use this underneath my eyes before I go in with my baking powder. I think that's how I'm going to try this out. It seems super smooth, and it seems like it's going to be a really nice powder, so I'm hoping that's the case, and I'm hoping I like it. So just make sure you get out all of your little creasing underneath your eyes, and then I'm just going to take this and apply it underneath. And then I'm just going to apply some on the eyes as well, just to set that base down. Oh wow, that actually seems super smooth. Wow, that looks like really smooth powder. I like that. It looks like airbrushed. So I'm just gonna apply this down the center of my face again where I'm going to bake. Anyways, I've been loving the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This stuff is so good and it's so cheap. I always try and like switch up my powders just because I have so many of them and I try and use them up. But honestly, this one I always go back to because it's just really good and I just really love the way it makes my skin look. So I'm gonna bake with this. I'm just gonna apply it on the center of my face. Any area that you would typically get oily. Now, some people rather skip over the bake for like a day-to-day basis. They don't feel it's necessary. For me, I just feel like it really helps my makeup last, so I typically always do it. I think I'm going to mix these two powders together. I'm going to use the Monica Jar again on the perimeter of my face, and then I'm going to mix in a little bit of this LA Girl powder in nude beige. And I just apply it all over the outer part of my face, really pressing it in. I'm going to let this sit and I'm just going to move on to the eyes. So lately for eyes, I've been using my bronzer as my transition shade. And I'm just using this BH Cosmetics bronzer. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and apply that in my crease. And I'm going to keep the eyes really simple. And I don't even think I'm going to apply lashes today. I think I'm just going to do mascara. Honestly, lashes I only apply if I have like an extra 5 minutes to get ready. Or if I'm actually like doing my makeup for something. If I'm just wearing my makeup on a day-to-day basis to like go run an errand or something, I won't apply lashes. And then I'm going to take this Colored Rain little eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. It's super pretty. This is the Mimosa Moment palette. I'm gonna take, actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I'm gonna take MAC Uninterrupted eyeshadow, which is basically like a mustardy brown. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and apply it in the outer portion of my eye. This type of brown isn't for everybody. Like some people find it a little bit too like yellow based. Like I said, it's kind of like a mustardy brown. I personally love this tone on my eyes. I feel like it's really pretty. But if you don't like that, then you could just go in with more of like a neutral brown. So I'm just taking this gold like bronzy shade from the Colored Rain palette. And I'm just going to apply that on my lid. Now, if I was like really rushing and I only had like 10 minutes to do my makeup, I would just do my face routine, my brows, and skip eyeshadow altogether and then just put on mascara. I do that a lot as well. I don't always do shadow for like an everyday look. But again, for the sake of the video, I am going to do a little bit of shadow. And when I do it, I basically just do like a light color on the lid, like a shimmery color on the lid, or sometimes matte. It depends on my mood. And then just like a brown or two in the crease, and that's it. I'm just going to take this brown here from the palette and just kind of work that on the outer corner of the eye, just to deepen it up a little bit. I'm just going to take the darkest brown from this palette and an angled brush. And I'm just going to basically apply that. Actually, I'm going to wet the brush. I'm just going to use the Monica Jar facial spray. And I'm basically going to use the brown as an eyeliner. Basically just going to focus it on the outer corner and wing it out just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just going to dust away the bake. Let's see how these powders layered on top of each other. I think they look good. I think they look really good. I think they look really smooth. You know, sometimes you layer powders and it doesn't really work out, but I think the Monica Dar one and the e.l.f. one actually worked really nicely, so I'm happy about that. So we're jumping around again. Okay, so I'm just going to take the bronzer that I used and I'm going to apply that underneath my eye, just like with a fluffy brush, just to add a little bit of something underneath there. I feel like it needs a little something something. And then I'm just going to take my highlighting shade, which I'll show you guys when I highlight my face. I'm just applying that on the inner corner just to add a little. Alright, so I'm just going to take my nude liner. I like to use this just because it really brightens up the eyes, opens them up a little bit. And then before I move on to mascara, I'm going to finish off my face. So I'm going to go in with my bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze up my face, clearly. I love this brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill JH05 with Morphe. It's such a great bronzer brush. I really like it. It's like a bronzer slash contour slash blush. Like, it's like, you could use it for anything. Now I'm going to take my blush. I'm going to use the Milani Coralina blush. Love this blush. It's been a favorite for years. And I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks. I like blush. And I feel like blush always fades, so it's okay. It's okay if you add a little bit more. And then I just take a powder brush with a little bit of my powder and I just go over the blush just to make sure that it's really blended and seamless and doesn't look crazy. Okay, now for highlight. Okay. Now I'm just going to take this Focular Beauty Glow highlighter. This is in Diamond Glow FA81. And I'm just going to apply that on my cheekbones, above my brow. And this is like a nice, like, peachy golden highlight. Like, let's finish off the brows. And I'm just going to use my Benefit's Precisely, actually no, this is the Benefit Goof Proof pencil in 3.75. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of this. I'm not going too crazy because we already did the other product, the Gimme Brow, which already gave me a brow. Okay, just take, if you mess up, just take your concealer brush that you use to conceal the brows and just clean it up. So for mascara, I'm going to use the mascara that came with the products from the box. And this is the Monica Dar Turn It Up Volumizing Mascara. I've never used this before. It also came with a lash serum, which I'm going to start using on my lashes. I may even throw it in my brows. It's just supposed to help with growth. So first things first, I'm just going to curl my lashes. Wow, this is like a very fat brush. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work on my little lashes. Not bad, but not my favorite. I may layer another mascara on top. I will say though that it's not like clumpy or anything, so that's good. I think I'm going to do one coat of this and then use my, I'm going to use this. This was actually sent to me by Urban Decay. It's the Lash Freak. I've been trying it out. It's a new mascara of theirs, and I really like it. It's cool because they have like the traditional like, you know, bristle part, and then they have a tip part that you can use to separate the lashes, and then the back has no bristles on it. You can actually use it to just push up your lashes. So it's kind of cool how you have like all those different options. I do like that. Okay, now I'm going to move on to lips, and pretty much I just go for like a version of like nude brown, sometimes a little bit of like a pink tone in there. I kind of switch up my lips a lot. I don't use like the same products every day. I don't like doing that, but I'm just gonna run some powder over my lips. I'm gonna use a MAC Cork, which is a lip liner that I reach for a lot, regardless of what lip color I'm gonna wear. I feel like MAC Cork always works. Okay, and then I think for lips, I'm gonna try this lip gloss that came in the box. It is the Lip Locked Priming Gloss Stain in Sienna. I don't really know if this is like, it's more like a lipstick. It's not really a gloss. It feels very comfortable on the lips. I do like that color, however, I want to go a little bit more nude today, so I think I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to layer a little bit of this Revlon Stay Satin Liquid Lip in As If. I'm just going to apply that on my lips and then finish it off with the Buxom Lip Gloss in Amber. Okay, lastly, I'm just going to finish off the look with the Make It Last Matte Setting Spray by Milani. And that is it for my everyday makeup look. Again, I don't wear makeup every day, but if I need to do my makeup for something, if I'm running out, this is kind of what I do. Especially in the summertime, I feel like all of these products really last, and never really do me wrong. I love the way these face products made my skin look. So I definitely like these foundations together. It's a really good combo. First time I ever applied them together. I love them separately, but I decided to apply them together today, and it really worked out. And I also am loving this powder, this High Perfecting Powder by Monica Dar. It is like so buttery and smooth and made my skin look really smooth and like pretty much airbrushed. So yeah, that is my everyday look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.